rather than trying to find out what is the medicine or what, supplement or device I should use for this or that diagnosis. I'm not saying that we shouldn't use herbs, and obviously we should eat the best food we can. We should grow as much of it or get it from local farmers. I mean, I've said this over and over again. If you think about what we think is the real history 150 years ago, like in this country, nobody heard anybody's voice who they couldn't see them, feel them, probably even question them or have direct interaction with them. Even politicians, supposedly Lincoln went around the country in a train, and everybody who heard him, saw him, probably could shout out questions, and you get many different senses cooperating together to see whether this guy is actually telling the truth or not. And now, I don't know what percentage it is, but it's high, including this event right here. Most of the things we hear come from only voices of people that we maybe can see them virtually. We really can't question them, even though we're trying to do it in a certain sort of way. We can't feel them. We can't smell them. We can't touch them. And we can't engage in the normal human process. And so that goes for communication. When you ask traditional people about what they ate, and they would say they can't eat such and such because they don't know who grew it or who raised it or who processed the food, made it in from a turnip to a turnip salad or something. And so it was completely inappropriate to eat such a thing if you didn't know who grew it and who made it into your dinner. Now, I would suspect that 99% of the food that everyone eats has no idea who grew it or who made it into this, ramen soup that you're buying from the grocery store. I'm not saying that we can't do those things and end up with healthy food. Obviously, we think we can. But that's why we're so determined, at least in this era, to tell you the story and have you somehow be familiar with the farmers and the people who are growing the food. And more, even the people who are taking this food and making it into powders or ghee or yogurt or granola. We're trying to take this back so that the entire process of life becomes a much more human process.